Hi guys. Have you ever noticed yourself react in a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, and you've stopped yourself? You've had one of those kind of out-of-body experiences where you thought, wow, why did I just totally flip my lid over such a minuscule thing? Well, my darling ones, this may be a trigger. And triggers are these beautiful things that are linked to these deep-seated roots, emotional roots, that we often store in our subconscious bodies. Roots are, I believe, we come into this world with certain lessons, like big kind of roots that we need to overcome and expand from. For example, I know that one of my roots has been this massive fear of missing out, like legit FOMO. But when I did some deep meditation work and regression therapy on myself to see where this root was coming from, where did I first pick this up in my early childhood, that I picked up this belief that I would constantly be missing out if I wasn't a part of everything, was actually from a deep sense of feeling abandoned. Now, us darling little kids, we can't process or retain or take in experiences or traumas or things like that in an adult rational way. We process it with our limited knowledge of how long we've been on this planet for, and then we react to the first initial ways that we learn something. So hopefully you're following me here and I'm not ranting through this, but I've got a process here. What happened to me was that when I felt that sense of abandonment, I could then go back and rewire my brain, reteach my brain, and shift my perception to the actual truth of the situation, and that is that I cannot be abandoned. I am a being of this universe, I am made up of all of these particles which are exactly the same as you, that are exactly the same as the chair I'm sitting on, and we literally are made up of all the same stuff. Therefore, there is no disconnect. So it's absolutely impossible and an untrue thought to think that I would be abandoned, and that fear just disintegrates. And from there, I see that my triggers dissolve. And sure, of course, they're going to pop up sometimes because it's like, it's deeply entrenched beliefs. It's that habitual beliefs that we've been teaching ourselves, unfortunately, for a long time. But when we can get perspective and step outside of why we're reacting a certain way, we can really disengage with these habitual reactions that we have. So maybe you might be somebody that reacts angrily like that, just at stupid little things, and you're like, I don't know why I flipped over that. It wasn't even something. But there's a root there. There's a reason. There's something that's upset you and that's not been acknowledged or processed in a way for you to expand and grow from. So today I'd love you to take a look at perhaps ways that you might react in a spiky way, or it could be in a way that just doesn't seem like it's resonating with your truth, and get to a place where you can disengage, allow whatever deep emotion there may be, and process and let go.